Peace, family. We're going to talk business. Many of you that are listening or viewing the video, you don't have the business concept, or should I say, you don't understand the business concept, so you think. You see, most, or should I say all of us, we are a business. Even though many of us don't view ourselves as business or businesses, we are businesses. Let's just look at some of the things that we do in your everyday life. It's just about business. You see, at least once a month, we are in the public contracting. We're dealing with commerce, which is money, every day. And we make all types of agreements, which are contracts. We make verbal agreements, signatory agreements. We talk with another person and we say, hey, I'll call you at 7 o'clock. I'll give you a call at 7 o'clock. And the other person signs off on it and says, okay, I'll talk to you then. You just made a verbal agreement, or that would be more like a verbal promissory note. One person agreed to this and another person signed off on it. That's basically a promissory note in business. But we don't view ourselves as businesses. But yet, we do accounting, we do banking, and we bring in residual. We do sales in our everyday life. When you go to get a job, you're the representative of your company. The company is your name. The company is perceived as you. And you bring your portfolio, which they call a resume, and you negotiate a contract. And if they accept your salesmanship, because a lot of times they say, I just got to go in there and sell myself. I got to sell them on me. So you're being the sales representative at that point, which is business. And then once they accept, you come to an equitable agreement on what they're going to pay for your services. So you're being a service to them. You're just selling your time for money. You're still doing business. And in the process, you give them your identification number. Employee, not employer, identification number, that 9-digit. And at that point, they've contracted you out. But you don't look at it like that. You don't look at that. You're a business. And many have bad business practices. And that's what has to change. See, because what you're doing with your business right now, you the business, and how you're practicing you the business, if it's not a good representation, then when you try to go into the private sector of business, it's going to spill over. And see, every good business has a good credit rating. How are you operating your business at this moment? What is your credit rating? These are the things that you need to look at, because it's the same situation in the business world. See, you were created, given a name and a number, and then you were trusted to go out and build that up. Well, it's the same concept in the business world. You create a name, you give it a number, and you go out and build it up. But most don't understand that, hey, if I operate this way in the public, why can't I take this into the private realm of business and operate? Most don't even know to read their instruction book. There's many different names for it. Bible, this, that, and the other, but the law book or your instruction book, it gives you ways to operate in society today, because you're a natural man and woman, and that is the natural law between Genesis and Malachi. Or some will go further into the book and read other parts, and it'll say, be in the world but not of the world. And the philosophy of that confuses people, because it's philosophy. How do you be in the world but not of the world? You operate in private. See, when you're in the public, you're in the world. But when you're in the private, you're still in the world, but you're not of the world. The world view, the public's view. Many of you had a dip in your business, your personal business, and you went into collections. Do you know why you went into collections? Because you didn't understand your instruction book. You haven't studied your instruction book. See, the Creator endowed Moses, the prophets, and Solomon with great knowledge and wisdom and instructions to give to the people. And if you had something that was going to collections and you received that letter, you didn't do what Proverbs 25 and 9 tells you to do. You didn't debate your cause. You didn't dispute it. So now you have collections. Yes, a lot to it, but it seems so complicated, but yet it's so simple. You know, simplicity is the key to longevity. Simplify these things. When you go out and you do business, and the way you're doing business, you're doing accounting, you're doing banking, and you're contracting every day. But you haven't set up or organized or structured your mind and your life and your business to do the business. It's a mindset. It's a lifestyle to operate your business correctly. And no, have I always been that way? No, I was once where many of you are today. But this is why you have to grow your business. You have to season your business, season your mind, grow your mind, and your business becomes stronger and better. And then, once you get everything right in your public business, you just going to flip it and create a private business. It seems complicated, but it's just that simple. Peace and blessings, family, when you learn to do the will of the Creator. Bound to the truth.